Are you thinking about traveling to the Nashville area anytime soon? Or maybe you're thinking about relocating, but you have questions about the Nashville airport? Then stay tuned, because in today's video, I'm tackling all you need to know about Nashville International Airport. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin Martin, and I am a local Nashville real estate agent and founder of the Caitlin Martin team, powered by 𝐋𝐈𝐊𝐄 Realtors, the Andrews Group. I specialize in working with savvy sellers who sell right and sell smart, as well as working with out-of-staters looking to relocate to the Middle Tennessee area. Now, if this is your first time stopping by my channel, thank you so much. Truly. Please feel free to click subscribe down below so that you are notified anytime I release new video content. So in today's video, we are talking about Nashville International Airport and what you need to know. So first, let's start, where in the world is the airport located in regards to Nashville? So if you actually take a look at this map right here, you can see that the Nashville International Airport, it's located just east of downtown Nashville. So to give you an idea, the exits for downtown Nashville are 209 and 210, and the Nashville International Airport is going to be off exit 216. So really 5, 6, 7 miles from around the heart of downtown. Now, if you've watched any of my other content, you know I talk about Franklin and Williamson County a lot. If you're far south in Franklin or far west in Franklin, you're going to be closer to 40-45 minutes from the airport, depending on traffic. But generally speaking, from the Franklin, Brentwood, central areas, you're going to be about 30 minutes from the Nashville International Airport. So I keep saying the word international. It is truly an international airport. Now, we don't have a ton of international direct destinations from Nashville. However, Nashville does have direct flights to Toronto and to London. Now, speaking of flights, one of the biggest appeals, and I think one of the biggest selling features of Nashville and the Nashville International Airport is how many direct flights we have. We actually have 89 direct flights to cities across the US, which makes it really easy and convenient for those who have to travel for work. Also those who are traveling for pleasure too, of course, but we are able to get to a large chunk of the US with direct flights, which again is super convenient. Now, on top of the 89 direct flights, Nashville International Airport does on average have about 279 flights taking off per day. So it's a busy airport. It's not the biggest airport in the world. It is by no means something like Atlanta or LAX. That is not the Nashville International Airport. It's still a bit on the smaller side, but we're not talking about like small town, teeny tiny airport. It's just not this massive one. I say that, however, the airport has actually been undergoing renovations for the last couple of years, and renovations are expected to continue through late 2028, so we've still got some years to go. There is a $1.4 billion renovation taking place in several different phases. Part of that was adding on the brand new Concourse D. So that is something to know. We did add on a new concourse, and that primarily serves Southwest Airlines. So we do have a total of 4 concourses, A, B, C, and D. There are 2 main TSA security checkpoints. One's for the north terminals, one's for the south terminals. Now, when I first moved to Nashville nearly 10 years ago, Nashville was great in that you could show up not that long before your flight, like maybe an hour, get right through security and get to your gate with plenty of time to spare. Because so many people have been relocating here and the population of Nashville has grown, of course that means that there's going to be more traffic within our airport. So I would generally suggest, if you're going during high traffic times, so early morning flights, I would suggest getting there between an hour and a half to 2 hours prior to takeoff. just to make sure that you can get through security in time to make sure that you can make your flight. And when I say an hour and a half to 2 hours, I'm also calculating in rush hour traffic times, because that can also really factor into and can skew your times a little bit. So that is something to keep in mind when traveling, whether you're Ubering or driving yourself. If you're going during those more popular high traffic times, I would allow for that hour and a half to 2 hours. Now, if you're going at a lesser popular time, if your takeoff is towards an evening flight, or maybe it's like a middle of the week, middle of the day flight, you can lessen that time because it's not typically as busy. Which is really nice. So it's not like Nashville is completely packed all the time with like 4-hour waits. That's not the case. It's just I've noticed an uptick in the security lines as you're going through. So if it's a high traffic time, plan accordingly, but know that if you're not in one of those high traffic times, you don't necessarily have to get there super early unless you're somebody that likes to get there early and maybe grab a drink before you catch your flight. Now, a couple of other things to know about the Nashville International Airport. Down below, I'm actually going to link the interactive map so that you can see what's going on at Nashville International and the layout too. I know that if you've never been to a specific airport before, it can be a little tricky navigating. The good thing is Nashville is pretty simple to navigate. However, I know that sometimes people just like a visual, so I'm going to link that map down below. Now, Nashville International Airport, it does have 22 different airlines that operate out of there. Some of the biggest ones are going to be Southwest, American Airlines, United, all the big ones. Nashville also has a pretty decent offering in terms of Allegiant flights, also JetBlue, Spirit. We have several airlines that do operate, like I said, out of Nashville International Airport, which again, just lends itself to being super convenient for those that have to travel, whether it's for work or for pleasure. And if you are somebody that likes to get to the airport early enough to grab food or a drink, or maybe your flight's delayed and you have to wait and you're hungry, the nice thing about the Nashville International Airport, you do have a lot of food options. Of course, you've got your fast food options, but you also are gonna have several different restaurants in the different concourses that you're able to go and enjoy. And this is Music City, so you can expect in those various restaurants to be able to experience live music from some of those artists who are really trying to work their way and get their big breaks. So just know when you're arriving to Nashville, do not be surprised when you hear the live music, because again, it is Music City. So of course we have to have live music in our airport. A couple other things to note about the airport. Of course, you have paid parking options. You do have an option that is across Interstate 40 with a shuttle. It's like a park and fly option. Now, if you're just flying in and you're gonna ride share while you're here, something to know, you are going to have to go out of the main hub of the airport. Once you go through baggage, you're going to go down to the bottom level and it'll break off to the right-hand side, and you're gonna follow that around because there is a designated ride share option pickup spot, and that is where you will meet your ride share. So just know, if you were wondering where that is, you do have to go down to the bottom level. You'll break off to the right-hand side. You'll see where everybody's going, but that'll take you to the designated ride share area. Okay, so I hope that was helpful in regards to what to know about the airport, from where it's located to the construction updates that you're most likely gonna run into for the next several years. Hopefully this information was helpful and it will help you better navigate the airport as you come in and out of Nashville for your various trips. Now, if you are thinking about making a move here, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Myself and my team, we would love to help you. All of my contact information is below. Again, my name is Caitlin Martin. I'll see you next time.